mellow days filled with thoughts of you. Baby, let me count the ways, and I'll show you that I love you. You are the love that I've been searching for. Won't you come into my life? Boy, it's you I adore.
Joyce Sims in the place. How you doing, Joyce?
I'm well, thank you.
Great to have your company. Nice to see you again.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, you look fantastic. You look about 16.
Oh,
Every time I see you, you look younger. You got
thank
that?
you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. What's been going on? I mean, you've got these big tunes, that remix as well that you probably forgot about.
Well, actually, I had.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's cool. And the flip side of that is a French version as well.
Which I don't remember.
You don't remember doing it, yeah?
Which I
Well,
don't.
you did a great job.
Well, thank you.
I don't know if we'll play the French version today, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the version you just played was a good friend of mine, George Mina.
Yeah.
He's passed away now. God rest his soul.
Yeah,
But
rest his soul.
that was a lot of fun working with him.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, it was in the movie. That was one of my first soundtracks in the movie, Species.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So it was that version that was in the movie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's a great version. It's but I mean that track's always filled the floors, hasn't it?
Yes.
Was that like obviously the original version, was that like the big one that did it for you?
Well, actually, it's so funny. In the UK, it was, but in America, it was All in All.
Okay.
So combined with the both of them, it kept me busy.
Yeah, of course. And so, America, did they take to Come Into My Life when you released it there as big as the UK?
Oh yeah, yes, I would say. I mean, it was. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it charted really big for me over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's an evergreen track, and it's still, to this day, fills the dance floors whenever we play it, and people still make noise because traditionally in the UK, probably in the States as well, when they hear a tune that they like, they start making noise and banging bottles on tables and all that.
Right, yeah. I know, thank God. It's such a blessing.
It is a great tune. So, all right, well, I'm going to play something else. There's another big hit that you had, Lifetime Love. Yes. As well, that was a big one, wasn't it? Big in the UK as well. Yeah, so we'll give that a spin anyway, and we'll chat again right after this tune.
No
We got Joyce Sims here. How's it going, Joyce?
It's good.
Yeah. So you're back in Manchester again. We see you in Manchester more than I'm in Manchester actually at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you seem to be here a lot, don't you? So you're going to be moving with us soon, moving in.
You know, you're the fifth person this week that suggested I move over here, so I may consider that. I mean, not permanently.
Yeah, we'll teach you some mank talk.
Some mank talk?
Yeah, some Mancunian, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Simone's cracking up.
Yeah. Well, Simone will be a teacher.
Okay.
She's best at that.
Oh, wow.
Definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, so all the, back in the day when you first started, coming to my life and all that. Before all that happened, what were you doing? Were you in the church? Were you, with?
Oh yeah, I grew up in the church. I mean, that's all you could do was got to go to church.
Yeah.
And being wanting to sing, that's the first place you could sing is in the youth choir, the children's choir, then the adult choir. But yeah, I started out in the church.
So when did you first realize that you could sing?
It wasn't really that I realized I could sing. I always wanted to be a songwriter.
Right. Okay.
So that was my focus was on writing a song. So I needed someone to sing the song. So I started singing the songs that I wrote, and it just evolved from there.
Yeah. But we kind of like singing around the house and singing at school and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And what did your teachers think of that? Saying, "Hey, shut up, girl."
Well, no, my parents were very supportive. Yeah. My family, they were very supportive. It was like in high school, that was the thing. I was in school band and played flute, was in the choir and the marching band. So, a lot of my friends, they were, looking to go to college and, a career. And so they would say, "So what are you doing? You still doing that music? You better get a real job." So I would hear that in high school. Yeah. But it didn't deter me or anything. I still, I studied music. Yeah. And theory of music. Yeah. I continued, and it paid off.
Yeah, it turned out good, didn't it?
Oh yeah. You follow your dreams. Yeah. That was my dream.
And you got
I followed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
People always tell me the same. Get a proper job.
Yeah. See what I mean? Now look at you now. International.
Yeah. Still need a job. They've got a job out there for me. Hi to Bay, by the way. Bay's in the studio being nosy. Isn't it, Bay? Hello, Bay. Yeah, she's a bit shy today. She's waving. You can't actually see that on the radio. Hi to Carl Narvell, by the way, locked in. And big up yourself, Gordon West. It's looking overdue. You finally made it into Legacy. I'm a soul baby. I'm looking forward to your sessions. Well, we're here now, live. Also, Kiko, how you doing? And oh my God, Joyce Sims, we love you. But they didn't say who they were.
Oh, well, Joyce Sims, love you too.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was the beginnings of it. And then, how did it get from, being in the choir and being writing and stuff to actually getting into doing a proper song in a studio?
What I did was I started in local studios in my hometown of Rochester, New York, and I just booked studio time. I had no clue. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew, I have a song, so now I need a proper recording. Yeah. I did my copyrights and everything, so I knew that much because I read everything that I could, And I just went into the studio and I started learning. I would just sit and watch the engineer, watch everything he did. Mm-hmm. And I just started learning like that. Yeah.
And so did you bring a band into the studio with you, or did you just kind of put something together yourself?
I didn't. The first time there was a little Casio machine was out at that time. Yeah. So I went in and I played the keyboard so I could play those parts. And then I had a friend of mine would program the drums for me. Yeah. And I went in. That was the first time. The second time I did go in with the band.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then from there, did you put the record out, or did you manage to find a deal?
No, I didn't.
No deal.
No deal. No, but I was happy because I was in the recording studio. Yeah. No, it wasn't until later on that I started. Actually, I got a demo tape made from it, and it was All in All, Coming to My Life, Lifetime Love, and it wasn't easy. It was on a demo tape. And by then I was in college, and I met some friends that lived in Brooklyn. We got very close. We're still close. And so I would go home with her to New York City, well, Brooklyn. And I just started making connections that way and found this engineer that gave me some free studio time in New York City and started working out all in all.
Yeah. And so you put that as a demo, and DJs like it at the time?
Well, no, DJs didn't hear it.
Right, okay.
So my story was really different.
Yeah,
from the demo,
yeah.
I was introduced to this engineer, and he took me in. He liked it, so apparently he heard something. He took me in the studio, and he knew people at record labels, and so he would shop it around for me. Yeah, and that's how I was put in contact with Sleeping Bag Records.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And that's where it all happened, wasn't it? Sleeping Bag were the label for you, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it all bounced up, and then you, had a big hit. Came to the UK, Top of the Pops.
Yes, I remember doing Top of the Pops. Yeah. Seemed like I was coming over to the UK every Tuesday to film Top of the Pops. Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you were just enormous, though. You were like a big superstar in the UK at the time. You were really big.
Wow.
And at the time, there weren't that many black artists that were crossing over like that into the UK. So really, you were kind of like one of the pioneers that kind of opened the doors.
Wow. It's a blessing. It's good to know now, but back then, I didn't know anything, like what you're telling me now, because I was so busy working. I was just trying to get from one place to the other and keeping up with, all the demands and everything.
Yeah. How about Soul Train and all that? Did you do the Soul Train?
I did Soul Train, yes.
That must have been a great experience.
Down Cornelius. It was so funny. I was so nervous. After you perform, he interviews you, right? Yeah. I was so nervous when he was talking to me. Yeah. So he had to do my interview twice. So he was like, okay, just calm down. Calm down. Yeah, but he was amazing. That was really nice.
Nice experience, isn't
it?
Yes. Okay, one of your big tunes, You Are My All and All, that was a big number one as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so let's give that a spin anyway. The listeners will know this one. You can dance around in your living room if you want to this one, so move the furniture out of the way. You know the score, you know how to do that. Move furniture and get yourself together and party to this one. We've got Joyce Sims live in the studio.
Hello.
Joyce. Yeah.
Hello.
And there's a few listeners that are popping in to say hello, aren't there? Love to Joyce Sims for creating such classics. You're not leaving your names, though. You know, when you send us a message, it'd be nice to get your names, because you know, we don't want to be reading out numbers. People are not numbers, are they?
No, they're names.
No, they're names. Yeah. So you know, put your name. Put your name, and then we can give. Then Joyce can say hello. Dawn Molesbury is in the West Midlands, locked in. She's a big fan.
Hi, Dawn.
Yeah. So Dawn Molesbury. Lots of people are locking in, and lots of people messaging me. So we'll do some shouts throughout the show. So we got to the point, Joyce, where we were. You know, you got the label, you got signed. You know, to the major record, and we did the Top of the Pops, and we've done, you know, the Soul Train and stuff like that, a lot of TV and stuff like that. So you know, what's been happening since then? I know you've been touring the world, and you're just always touring, aren't you? Especially, we always see you in the UK, like we were saying before.
Yes.
You're a local now.
I am.
So you have to. So when we come and see you, you have to make the tea, because you know, because we're used to you now.
Yeah, my home away from home.
Yeah. So what's been happening then?
I've been, like you said, I've been touring a lot in the States as well as in the UK, working on new music right now.
Yeah.
Doing a collaboration with, I don't know, well, Booker T and I think it's a UK artist, Stilo.
Right, okay,
doing a collab with, as well as Soul Shakers. I'm really excited about the new music coming out, working on the new album. And the new singles hopefully will drop, if it stays on schedule, in around October.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Don't hold me to it.
Well, hopefully October. And you've got an album out at the moment.
I do.
Yeah.
The latest, well, it's just my latest one. It's called Love Song.
Yeah, but you've had a lot more between love songs and the big tunes as well, haven't you?
Yes.
And people... your fans will know that, won't they? But just run off some of the stuff that they can still buy, because you can get them all, can't you?
Yeah. Wishing You Were Here, Love Song, a lot of the remixes. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. All I Want Is You.
Right. Okay.
It's quite a few.
Yeah. So Love Songs is the current one, which they can go and buy this. They can get it on CD as well, can't they?
Yeah, CD, and you know, at all the digital download stores, iTunes, Amazon.
It's all out there. But you'd rather them get the CD, wouldn't you, than a download?
Yes, most
so buy
definitely.
The CD. Because I say a lot on radio's shows that you know, if you want to support the artist, buy the CD.
Yes.
And the thing is, with this having the CD, you've got something real in your hands. It's not virtual. You can smell it, you can look at it, you can read the sleeve notes on this. I'm not going to read anything to you, but there's all these secrets about Joyce, all these little the intimate secrets about Joyce that you'd never know unless you buy the CD.
You're right.
Yeah. So Joyce Sims Love Songs is the CD. That's the CD's name. It's available everywhere. Just Google that. Yeah, so should we play a track from that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's give a spin. This one's called Love Songs. Have a listen to this great tune.
Everybody needs somebody.
fantastic track. That's Love Songs from Love Songs, title track. Title track's great, that, isn't it? Yeah. Really nice track, that distinctive voice. Your voice has not changed at all. It's just still there.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Some artists kind of lose it a bit, don't they, as they get older? I remember seeing Frankie Beverly recently, and he kind of struggling with his voice.
Yeah, a little bit. And well, it's a blessing. Different people have different lifestyles, different, situations, circumstances happen.
Exactly.
Throughout life.
Yeah. So what you got next? You're in the UK for a reason, obviously. You've got some gigs coming up.
Yes, I am here for the Rewind Festival. So I was up in Scotland last weekend. That was amazing. It was a crazy crowd.
Yeah.
And so August 3rd, I am doing the 51st State Festival down in London. Yeah. And then I am in Macclesfield for Rewind North.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big show as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So what are your plans now then? You're working on some new stuff, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm working on a new album. Yeah. But I'm doing a collaboration with Soul Shakers. They're called Soul Shakers, Audio Freaks. They're from the UK. Oh, okay. I'm really excited about that collaboration. And as well, I'm working with Booker T. Yeah. A track with him and a UK artist named Stilo.
Right, okay, yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Steele's pretty cool. I've not heard anything from him for some time, but he's had some pretty cool stuff.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too, looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, when are you expecting to be in the UK again after this visit? Have you got plans yet?
Yeah, I'll be back in September.
Right, okay, that's cool. See,
I'll be back
you might as well.
I'm glad you said that. For Soul Town Festival.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, September 7th, I think
right,
it is.
Okay. So you might as well just move here then. We'll swap, because I'm doing a lot of stuff in the States and you're doing a lot of stuff here, so let's just swap houses for a couple of years,
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be easy, won't it?
But I think you do a lot of work on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Well, I can always get a private jet. I'll borrow yours.
You're right, yes.
Borrow your private jet.
It's only 5 hours.
Yeah, and you can borrow my clapped out old car and I'll use your jet. That sounds good to me.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, but I know you've got to go, but it's been beautiful seeing you and speaking to you again, and thanks for passing by the studio. It's fantastic.
Thank you for having me.
And you're very welcome.
Congratulations with all your success.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, I'm trying my best.
Yes, doing a very good job.
Yes, thank you. And we'll catch up soon. Again, thanks very much for passing in, and all the listeners for joining us today. Mr. Smith's, you remember me from Mr. Smith's, and then we'll do all those later. But another one saying hi.
Hi,
Joyce.
Yeah. Who was that saying hi? Hi, Manchester, to everyone. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Love you guys. And I will be performing in Manchester before the end of the year. Though can't tell you where yet.
Thanks very much, Joyce.
You're very welcome.
We're going to finish off with the original. We played the remix before. I've got to play the original version of the biggest hit in the UK for you, Come Into My Life.
Yes.
Thanks again, Joyce. Take it easy.
You see things